How many times I gotta tell you this? I do not want you news reporters coming here and camping out on my steps.
Sir, I'm no news reporter. Sherrod is my son. I'm just here to gather whatever he has left over and be on about my business.
Most everything up in that apartment has either been thrown in the trash or the police took it as evidence.
May I please come in and get whatever remaining of my son's belongings?
I would ask you for ID, but ain't too many people coming by here claiming to be related to or associated with that monster.
My son is far from the monster that's being portrayed in the news.
Sure. Think by him. I just hope you're still singing that same tune once he finished making you look like a damn fool. How are you and Brittany's mother, Miss Renee?
She thinks he killed her daughter and her grandchild.
Let me just say, some of us kind of saw this coming.
My son has not killed anyone.
Well, she's upstairs getting what's left of Brittany and the baby stuff, so... What, you don't want to go up now?
Huh?
Lady, you can go up and get what you came for.
So you're not even going to say you're sorry about what happened to my son?
Whatever you leave here today will be considered trash also.
I tried reaching out to you through some of the people that we both know. And most of them thought it was a bad idea. And others just didn't have a good number for you.
Brittany and Destiny are gone.
I know. It hurts my heart as well.
Your son took my daughter's life and the life of an innocent 3-year-old child. Murdered as she slept in her bed. Then your damn coward of a son feels trying to take his own life.
Renee, I'm so sorry.
You know, he lucky my damn nephews wouldn't catch his ass at the hospital. He lucky them damn police got his ass first. Because if they
And what would they do?
It would put my mind at ease, that's what. He laid up there trying to fight for his life, and mine don't even have 50% chance of living like he does. They're gone, and his ass is still living.
Like I said at the hospital, I'm sorry for everything, and you have my prayers.
And I want your damn prayers.
Look, this is hurting me too, to see my son laying up there and to be accused of...
It was him, Sylvia. We're not gonna damn well that it was him.
I just don't see this. I can't see my son doing this. Brittany was like a daughter to me.
Don't just sit there and tell me that my daughter was like a daughter to you. What have you ever done for my pick-me? 23 years ago, I pushed her out. Took me 4 damn pregnancies, but I pushed her out.
Look, I know you're in a lot of pain, and people tend to say things when they're grieving, but...
But what? You want to run off a list of great things that your son has done in his life?
You know what?
I'll just get what's his and leave you be.
Good, because me not even know why he let you up in the first place.
Sweetie, I had no idea that you were even up here.
And what we're not going to do is argue and fight like we did at the hospital again.
You still have your pick-me.
He's still fighting for his life.
If things were so bad, why didn't he just walk away? Why result to this?
Renee, this doesn't make any sense.
He loved them both. I mean, Destiny wasn't his biological child, but he loved her like she was.
And nobody couldn't tell me that Destiny didn't love herself some charade.
Only 3 years old. So full of life. So full of love.
You know, Brittany told me that it was Destiny that brought you two back together close.
She told you that?
Yes. We talked, she shared, I shared.
And did you do a good job of trying to replace me? Did you tell my daughter that her and Destiny would cut her off without me in her life?
I would never do that. I mean, I was in a place of hurt, but I would never do that. She helped me bring some happiness back to my life.
And I want to hear them words because me can't bring mine back.
My son, he grew through Brittany. He got a part-time job. He was turning his life around. He went back to school. And he did a damn good job of taking care of that child while she went to nursing school.
Wait. Brittany went back to school? To nursing school?
Yes, she did. And sometimes I would go to the grocery store and have him come over to my house and make sure that there was enough food here in this house. And Brittany will always call him and ask him, what time you think you'll be back so you can come and watch her, because it'll be a school night for her. And he will always tell her, you know you can't watch your own.
You know, when we talked as of late, she would always say that Destiny has her dad now. She would also say that she found a man that she never wanted to stop making memories with. Even though she had him by what? 2 or 3 years? Lord.
My son couldn't have done this.
Murder and attempted suicide.
Sherrod never even took to guns. He wasn't a street kid.
You know, I wouldn't expect you to paint any other type of picture of him. I asked Brittany, I said, did you two ever fight? Did he ever put his hands upon you?
Was that all you were concerned about? Didn't you ask questions? Was she good for him? Was he good for their child?
Sylvia, there are 2 things that I know about boys that are raised by their mamas alone.
You know what? I don't know what you're trying to say right now.
You know exactly what it is.
No, I don't.
Well, damn! Hey! Aren't you ladies almost done here yet?
Landlord, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had to call the cops on Sherrod?
Well, a few altercations here and there, but I've never seen anything personally.
Alright, but what me ask you is, was he ever taken away any of those times?
My son has no police record.
And I don't understand what that has to do with where we are today.
Alright, I'm almost done here.
Look, I'm no one's judge or jury, all right? Did they have their fair share of arguments? Yes, they did. But did I ever see him hit her physically or just
My son told me on several occasions that you didn't care for him too much. Now, why was that?
And I don't know why your son would tell you that, man, because me and your son had limited interaction.
Okay, so they lived here for 2.5 years, and you and my son had limited interaction? He told me every time the police were called here, you was the one that called them.
Yeah, that's true.
For true, you see? There we go.
No, here we go. Nothing. Because every time the police came, it was to arrest Destiny's biological father. And you knew that, and I'm sure you knew that as well.
My girl, don't tell me what I know.
I know how she dealt with you. And I know about the unfortunate misdeeds that she had to deal with for her back rent.
Her rent was current.
Yeah, because
You were giving them money for their rent. for a few months here and there, no?
Yeah. Why don't we tell him about those other months, Mr. Landlord?
I want you out of my house. That's what I want.
The same threat you gave to Brittany, right?
Please, don't make me ask you again.
Can I please get my daughter and my granddaughter in the ground first before you start some more shit? Look, I don't care about what she said, he said, I don't want to hear any of it.
Your son cold-bloodedly killed a woman and her child. Now, I don't know if it was out of jealousy, insecurity, or just plain stupidity. But I do know that if he pulls through, I'm hoping that her family will have their day in court. So can you now gather all your son's shit and get the fuck out of my house?
I haven't even gotten started.
Well, you got less than 10 minutes, so I'm gonna help your ass.
Oh, you're calling the cops?
Get started.
When I said I hadn't gotten started yet, I meant getting in your ass.
So you wanted my daughter out of here?
Yes, and when she decided she was no longer gonna have sex with him for the back rent, that's
No, that wasn't my idea.
Hold on, so you had my daughter turning tricks for your gimbas for keep a roof over her head?
Yes. That became one of the main points of their relationship. Oh no, he didn't want Sherrod to bring him the money. No, he wanted only Brittany to bring it to him.
Technically, his name wasn't on the lease, so he shouldn't have even been living here.
Oh, please.
So, the money that you were given to Sherrod to pay the rent, he was given to Brittany and she was?
Keeping it. Yeah, she was keeping it. See, y'all don't really want to go down this road because the truth might just get nastier and nastier. Y'all both sitting up here like Brittany was some fucking angel or something. There's a saying that you don't speak ill of the dead. Well, you ain't got to say nothing good about him either.
But Brittany is not here to defend herself.
But I am.
Can you really? Can you name me maybe like 3 or 4 things about your relationship that bother her? Do you know the many discussions that I've had with her about her wanting to give up her own parental rights?
She's mentioned it.
And that would explain why Destiny's dad would pop up here frustrated. Brittany going down making all of these court dates and not even showing up.
I didn't know she felt like that.
Well, if anyone had sat down with her and they would listen to her, they would know she was looking for a way out.
She sounded like it was all turning around for her.
Well, we all knew different versions of her.
I wasn't there for my daughter. And you couldn't call no one?
Who did you want me to call?
If you cared so much, you could have made every attempt to contact a family member or got her some type of help.
And that would have stopped Sherrod.
Let me ask you a question. Did a stroke do that to you?
Yes, it did. Why?
So your left arm is kind of limited, no?
I've learned to live with my disability.
Sylvia, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Sherrod left-handed?
Yes, he is.
I thought so. Because the doctors and the detectives concluded that whomever shot or treated him was right-handed. They also said that Brittany's wrist was tied in the direction of a right-hander.
You know what? Let me get my stuff out of here and go see about my boy.
Lord, it should have been me. Them kids had so much life in front of them.
You cannot blame yourself. You did not do this. You did not commit this crime.
Don't ever come back here. Don't ever want to see your face on my property again.
Trust me, I will be reading about you, and I will see your face again.
Sylvia, I'll keep you and Sherrod in my prayers. And I also wanted to mention that the doctors found some semen inside and on my daughter. They said it definitely got there post-death.
My God, my God.
Landlord, could you come over here and help a lady up with your good arm?